viewers. How is everybody? I trust everybody is doing well. Now, I'm doing things a little bit different. I'm doing my podcast at the same time I'm videotaping. Yeah? All right, let's see how this works. This is my first time doing this. So, because of the podcast, and I've been getting a lot of viewers and a lot of listeners, I thank you very much. A few persons have, what's this? Write into me. Yeah? Am I saying that right? Yeah, Carla? Cool. Yes, they send me some text. I got some emails. I'm reading them as I look into the video camera, and I seeing some WhatsApp. And this one is from Angie, and this is what she wrote. Oh, okay. Let me read it out. Hi, Shami. My name is Angie. My boyfriend left me with all the bills and a old car. He took the new one. Hmm. He wanted to get married, but he changed his mind, and I am here. I am left alone. Show me, what can I do? This is hurting me so much. Hmm. Every woman has trod this road some point and time in her life, and that's a given. We have all experienced a broken heart. Now, in case of Miss Levine, I hope I'm saying the name right. In case of Miss Levine situation, it's no different from what some of us have faced. So, Levine, I'm no counselor, but I'm going to talk from experience. So, get your paper and your pencil and let's start writing. Number one, he left you. Now it's time for you to leave him. Everybody looking at me, all crazy. Yes, I said it. It's time for you to leave him. He left. It's your time to leave. Most of the times, when it comes on to bad relationships or broken relationships, one party always seems to be the person who left and the other person is still holding on. Naveen has not left. So I'm telling her today, it's time for you to leave. He left. You need to leave this relationship. And how are we going to do this? That's the hard part. But there are gradual steps that we take in order to get over a broken heart. And in order to get over a broken heart, we need to exit the relationship also. You cannot be holding on to something and hoping and wishing that this person will come back. The person have made up their minds. Most of the time when somebody leave you, it's a situation where they have already left. Yes. Most of the time when we realize that the person is gone, sweetheart, they left 2, 3 months ago. Yes. They've been going through the transition all that time, but sometimes we miss the mark. Sometimes we just think that they're just going through a phase or it's just one of them days where all of us are just going through. When in fact they have exited the relationship without telling you. And the moment they tell you, that was the time when they muster up and say, you know what? This is the day I am leaving you. But I have left the relationship. So it's her time to leave. So, Levine, this is what you're going to do for me, my darling. You're going to make a life choice today. You're going to choose to leave him also. You're going to choose to realize that it's a part of life. And as much as it hurts you and it tears your heart apart, and you feel as if you can't eat, can't sleep, that symptoms that you're feeling right now, it's going to go away. It won't happen today, and I can't promise you tomorrow, but I promise you, you're going to get over it. But again, it comes back to your choice. Are you going to choose to lay there and mourn the loss of a boyfriend? Or are you going to find a way to fight through this? That's a choice again. So I need you to start thinking about these life choices. Based on what you have written, I am analyzing that you guys were living together And like you say, you were looking to get married and he just changed his mind. I know how heart rending that can be right now. I don't even want to imagine what you're going through. But what I can say is that during every heartache and every heartbreak, there is a silver lining. And I'm not counseling you, I'm telling you that it's something that we all go through and you have to. No, first thing first, start admitting and realizing that he's gone and he's no more. Don't cry anymore. I guess you have been crying a lot, and now is the time that you feel like to talk about it. Because it takes a brave woman to come out and say, listen, I need help. So that's the first step. So I applaud you for doing that. You step out and you realize, I need help. I need to talk to somebody. I need somebody to help me through this. This is harder than I think. Naveen, you have to surround yourself with friends and family right now. You need a support system. You can't go through this alone. This is not for you alone. You just can't. Being alone and crying and listening to Air Supply right now, and that is not recommended at all. You need to be around family. You need to be around friends. You need to find them. I don't care if you have any. Be around somebody. Go outside. Move away from the house. Don't stay in the house. Don't sit and dwell on it. We have to change up some things now. Obviously, he's living his life. He's out there doing him. It's time for you to start doing you. And I'm not saying to date anybody, but you need to start living again. You're going to cry every now and again because that's the transition. But you can't sit there and delve into crying all day. You have to change up the pattern. You have to change the way how you see things now. All right? So I'm going to help you to leave him. Come, sisters, help me. Back me up. Let's leave him alone. What's his name? Tony? No, you never say? Okay, I'll call him Tony then. So today, Tony has to leave. So, Levine, if this is your way of dealing with it, go and write a letter. You hear people talk about the letter, it works. Of course it does. It's therapeutic because sometimes you won't be able to tell me the things that you are really feeling, and sometimes we are ashamed of the things that we would write. So pretend as if you're talking to him. Don't call him and cry. Don't do it. Don't render yourself weak. Because sometimes in leaving, you can't hold back people from leaving, but sometimes if it is yours, they'll come back. I believe in that. But if not, allow them to be. Don't sit there and waste your time crying over spilled milk. The man gone, him gone. Now I have to try and live through this. So Levine, get your paper and your pen. I want you to write Tony a letter. I need you to write everything. The things that you held back for years or for days. The attitude that you have seen, the changes. Tell him how much you loved him. Write down everything that you have done for him. Write down the things that you wish he had done for you. Write down how you are feeling. And while you're writing, I know you're going to cry and it's going to break your heart, but I want you to write it. And I want you to put down the letter. And I want you to go back again after you drink some water or drink some red wine. And I want you to read that letter. Because pretty much you have said it all. This is it. You have to let him loose. You need a support system. You need to start thinking how I'm going to change my life. I realize that you say he left me with an old car. I'm telling you, it's funny, but it's true. He took the new one. He's so selfish. He could have given you the new one and go with the old one. What's up with that, Tony? I don't like him. Anyway. Hmm. And now you're left alone. I hope he never leave you with any bills. Well, if he did, Levine, sweetheart, we have to find a way. Speak to the creditors, speak to them, speak to whomever you can get the help from. But you have to pick yourself up. All right? It's a choice we have to make today. We're going to choose to be happy or we're going to choose to be sad. And today I want you to choose to be happy. I want you to choose to say, listen, despite everything, he has broken my heart. this man have destroyed me because it's not an easy thing. I remember a friend of mine telling me that she was so heartbroken. The man actually slept with her the night tonight, woke up in the morning and went to get married in the afternoon. And she found out about this marriage a week after. So that means the man still come to the house every single evening. Dangerous. That was hard. That would have broken anybody's heart. But what are you going to do? I'm not going to kill you for leaving me. I'm not going to kill you for hurting me. The forgiveness part, I know I will have to work out because it won't be now, because I have a lot of anger inside of me and I'm human. But I'm not going to sit here and allow you and your mess to drag me down. Period. And that's a decision that I made. And I'm not talking this stuff because I'm superwoman. No, it's because I have gotten my share of broken hearts. Like, enough. Tons of them. And over time, I guess you get used to it now. So you just say, all right, then, oh, here we go again. Cry and move on. No, the first one cut the deepest. It was hard. It was hard. But I've learned to protect my heart as I go along. And I've learned to accept the fact, and we have to accept this, people. You have to learn to accept the fact that nobody came in your life to stay forever. That sounds harsh, no? I'm going to prove it to you. God forbid, death will always steal people away from us. Yeah? And I say, I know that you're looking at it from a different perspective. But the truth is, people sometimes hurt us, not intentionally. Shit happens. Facts. You believe me or not? Facts. Things happen. You have hurt somebody. Think about it. You have hurt somebody that you never deliberately want to hurt, but you hurt them. It happens. So you can't believe that everybody come into your life and they're going to stay there forever. Even if your husband and you're married to him to the next 50 years, death will steal him away. All right? But when it comes on to the broken heart aspect, I know what you're saying. I hear you. All I'm simply saying, I'm going to simply put it, people will hurt you. Your husband, the man that you love with all your heart, he will hurt you. And I remember I heard a little program the other day. I think it was Denise Hunt. Hi, Denise. Denise said, I'm not ready for marriage. She said, Shami, you're not ready for marriage until you can learn to forgive your partner every single day. So that is in marriage. But if the person walk out on me and leave me with the old car, we have some serious issues. Cool? My thing is, he was not a part of my journey. So if he decides to leave, it's his time to leave. And there's nothing I can do about it. People come, people go. Part of life cycle. You meet new friends, you drop old friends, you meet new people, you drop old people. It happens. It's life and it's cycle. Cry for this minute. Mourn if you have to. I don't care. Cry for him for the next 3 months, Levine, if you have to, but you have to put a time limit on it. You can't cry forever. It cannot happen. You have to shake it off. Write it down if you don't have anybody to talk to. Speak to your friends. Find out one friend that you can talk to about the same thing over and over again. I don't care, but you have to get over this. We have to get through this. If you have to talk about it, if you have to cry about it and sing about it and dance about it, listen, you need to get over it. It's people. And then we're going to start work on the forgiving part. And that's where I'm going to come in again. We are going to speak about forgiveness. We're going to speak about forgiveness tomorrow. So join me here at the same place at the same time. And Levine, please give me a call later. We need to talk, girl. We need to talk. And sisters, or anybody out there who has any form of advice that you would like to give Levine, how you went through your breakup, how you got over a broken heart, please share it with us. Let's create a community where everybody can just come and speak freely and we can use it to help somebody. All right? I would love to hear from you. Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You have my podcast there. You can go ahead and listen to the whole thing. It has been a pleasure having you. Once again, thank you and thank you. Have a wonderful day.